Welcome back to D-Max Man Gaming. I'm your host, The Max Gamer, and here we believe gaming is a lifestyle, not a hobby. Welcome back, guys. So good to be doing another video with you guys. And today, I got two interesting topics to discuss with you. I want to give you my opinion about it because I was kind of blown away by these two news updates that's been happening in the gaming community, and a lot of people are talking about it, and some people asked me in the community to give my opinion on it. That's the Mario Maker 2 Direct, what happened last week, and this new partnership between Microsoft and Sony. So this video gonna be a little longer than it usually is. So kind of sit back, chill out, grab you something to drink because it's gonna be a little longer than it usually is. But we're gonna jump right into it. So here we go. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is the Mario Maker 2 Direct. Now I gotta let you guys know that I have never really played any NES or Super NES games back in the day. I mean, the only thing I think was closer to a Nintendo console is maybe the GameCube, I think, and I don't think they was any part of Nintendo. And I was mostly Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, Game Gear. Didn't have a Game Boy. Didn't have a NES, Super NES. Didn't have an N64. None of that. So I'm just now getting into the Nintendo games, and I have to say I'm loving it. I just bought a Nintendo Switch 6 months ago. Breath of the Wild was amazing. And there's a lot of other great games out there. So when I was seeing this direct with Mario Maker 2, it really piqued my interest because I've never really played a lot of NES, Super NES, or Nintendo games in general. So to see this game, Mario Maker 2, which makes me think, well, they have Mario Maker 1. Never played it, but from what the presentation was for Mario Maker 2, it seemed very interesting. And it got my attention. One of the things that I like about this new Mario 2 game is it has a co-op component where you can do things together with anybody in your house or anybody you want to play the game with. You can design levels together. You can have competitive matches together, and I think that's awesome. And on top of that, they also have an actual story mode in the game. Now, I've never played Mario Maker. Let me know in the comment section below. Was there a story or a single player campaign in Mario Maker 1? Because it wasn't, then this is something brand new. Like I said before, I never really played Mario Maker 1, but this Mario Maker 2 seems like it has a lot of cool things that is making it more appealing to a larger audience than the original audience that played the previous one. And I think that's what Nintendo was going for when it was designing and developing this game. Because the co-op part really got me interested in the board level designs. And you can, this game allows you to be really detailed with your level designs to make some cool, crazy stages. And I can't wait to do co-op with my girlfriend. We make some really crazy Mario stages for you guys to play online. And I also was talking to D-Mac, and we wanted to start being more interactive with you guys. So I'm thinking with Mario Maker 2, I want to do a live stream. Let me know, guys, in the comment section, would you like to do a live stream with me? Because it has co-op and multiplayer. Would you guys like to do a live stream and actually play Mario Maker 2 with me live on YouTube? I would love to know if you guys were interested. If you are, let me know in the comment section below. If we get 10 people that would like to do it, then we will do a live stream on Mario Maker 2, and we will live stream it on YouTube, and you guys will be able to play with me and D-Mac online. Let me know in the comment section if that's something you want to see. Now, another thing that I like about the game Mario Maker 2 that I don't know if it was Mario Maker 1 is, like I said, the single player component. Did they have a single player component? If they did, let me know in the comment section below. If they didn't, how do you feel about them adding that into Mario Maker 2? Is that something that the community was telling Nintendo they wanted for Mario Maker 2? I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. But yeah, they have a single player component, they have co-op, and the multiplayer aspect of the game is actually a friendly competitive multiplayer where you just design boards and play with your friends until we can finish it first. Or they can have it where you can play online where you can team up together to beat a board or to beat someone else's board. I think it has a lot of replay value from a lot of the components they add into it, and that's something that I look for when I buy games. How much replay value does this game have? And from the presentation of the direct, Mario Maker 2 seems like it has a lot of replay value. And that's what really interests me about this game and the reason why I made a video about it because it just looks like a lot of fun. And they have several different game designs that you can use, and you can actually create any type of Mario stage you want. If you are a big fan of Super Mario's World, and all the other Mario games, and you're a big fan of the NES and the Super NES, you can create boards from them consoles on in Mario Maker 2. And I think that's just awesome. And because I have never played really any of these Mario games until I got my Nintendo Switch, it's going to be really interesting actually seeing these new boards that some of the games gaming community can come up with. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'll probably make some crazy stage videos for you guys on the channel as well. But I'm looking forward to it. It just seems like this game is going to be something that's going to be big for Nintendo this year. And I think that's the thing I just want to share in that enjoyment. So I think I'm going to pick it up. Like I said, the presentation really won me over. They went into really good details about how much level design control you have over the boards, what you're allowed to do, how they have implement co-op and competitive multiplayer on top of that, and also has a single player component. I mean, I think that is how games should be made going forward in the future. So this is something that I'm really looking forward to. Like I say, I have not played a lot of Nintendo consoles in the past, so this will be something that will be really interesting for me to play because I have never played previous installments of any of these Nintendo games from Mario to Donkey Kong and things like that. So I'm just really excited about it. So now let's talk about Microsoft and Sony because they enter a legal binding contract where they're going to be working together to improve cloud gaming and their respective services on their platforms. A lot of people was just wondering what was this collaboration all about? Why would Sony and Microsoft partner up? And the answer's simple: cloud gaming. Cloud gaming is going to be the future of gaming sooner than later, and Microsoft and Sony knows this, and they want to work together to create the best type of cloud gaming experience that they can create for their customers, so they can stay relevant in the gaming industry. And I think it's a wonderful idea. I think it's something that should have been happening long ago. I'm just happy it's just happening now. It took so long for it to happen, but I'm glad it's happening. And it's something that was going to happen regardless of what people thought because of console wars. Microsoft has always told you they like competition. Competition is good. It helps people be more innovative. It's better practice for the customers. But it was never where there was mortal enemies. And Phil Spencer said that a lot in a lot of the E3 presentations that he's done over the years. And a lot of people don't like Phil Spencer because they feel like he said one thing and do another. Me, I have nothing against the man. I think everything that he said he was going to do, he actually did. I just think that when people hear him speak, sometimes they misinterpret what he mean by certain things. And I think sometimes they just need to ask him to clarify, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm just weird like that. Who knows? I mean, what you guys think of conversation? Do you think the man's game is weird because he feel like Phil Spencer had done what he said he was going to do when it comes to Xbox? I mean, he talked about how they want more exclusives, and he didn't lie and said they had new exclusives lined up. They're working on new exclusives. He never told the community something that he didn't deliver on. So I have to say, Phil Spencer's cool in my book. But back to the topic at hand. So Sony and Microsoft have just collaborated and signed a legal document saying that they will be working together on improving cloud gaming and also improving on their services for their respective platforms. And I think that's awesome because a lot of people can be complaining about Xbox Live and PlayStation Network. A lot of people say that they should have to play to be online. A lot of people say that a lot of the free games they get are not really good. And they say Microsoft and Sony don't be delivering on AAA exclusives for free games each month. And I think that just people complaining and being outraged for no reason, in my opinion. But I think this is a good move by Sony. Sony knows that they have a hard time keeping their network up. Most of the time, they have a hard time keeping their customers satisfied. And I think they can learn something from Microsoft because Microsoft right now has the leading service online in the gaming industry. Microsoft, Microsoft Xbox Live is has over 3 billion subscribers, and Game Pass has over 1 million subscribers. Not saying that PlayStation Network is not doing well for themselves. PlayStation Now is not doing well for themselves. They're doing well as well. But when you compare it to the two, Microsoft has more experience with that. Microsoft has more resources when it comes to that. I mean, PlayStation is the only thing that Sony got going for them that makes them money. So they got to they got to make good decisions to keep that going, so they can keep their revenue going. And who better to go to that have lab services that have over millions of subscribers? Xbox. So I think it's just a good idea in general that they're working together on cloud gaming. Because cloud gaming is something that's coming sooner than later. We all know it's going to happen sooner or later. So we just need to kind of ease ourselves into it. And I think that Microsoft and Sony working together can make a better digital streaming experience than Google can, because I don't think Google know what the hell they're doing. And there's a lot of these companies out here trying to jump into the gaming industry. They don't know nothing about it, haven't really did no studying about it. They just jumping in because they think cloud gaming is going to be a gold mine, which it is when it comes. But right now, because of the infrastructure we have in the world, we can't support it right now. But if Microsoft and Sony put their resources together, they may be able to build more places where they can improve the infrastructure around the world, where cloud gaming can be sooner than later. So I think that it's going to be a great idea. And right now, I think what they're working on is the cloud gaming, what they can do to improve the cloud gaming experience, and what they can do to improve on their services for their respective platforms. And I think that's awesome. And I think that we should support them for making a big decision like that, because that's not a decision that you take lightly. And I think Microsoft and Sony are doing the right thing. But I'd love to know your guys' thoughts about that in the comment section below. Do you think it's a mistake for Sony to do that? Or do you think that Sony understands that Microsoft has been making moves since last year to get to the spot where they're at for the next generation of consoles? Let me know all your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for sending to any video. I really appreciate it. Make sure the like button helps out our channel. Make sure you share also helps out our channel. If you want to see more content from your boy, the Mads Gamer, hit the subscribe button, notification bell to be notified when I upload more content. Stay safe, keep gaming. I'm out.